Hey Libra, this is your fall forecast for 2020. Thank you for tuning in. So here's the thing. As I was shuffling cards for you guys, the first card that popped out was Temperance. So many of you are currently very impatient about a certain outcome of a relationship unfolding, okay? The clarifying card that I received for Temperance was the Chariot in reverse. So there have been some delays on this relationship that you have been anticipating. More than likely for many of you, it involves someone from your past, Six of Cups. You hoping that they're coming back to you for an offer, saying, hey, I fucked up. Sorry. Let's try this again. I've seen the error of my ways. And many of you have been waiting for them to come with this offer, right? Knight of Cups, to say, this is what I want. I want you. I now see your divinity. I now see that you're the divine feminine. And so you've been holding heart space for them. So much so that Seven of Cups in reverse, you are fearing a little bit of whether or not you should move on, whether or not you should see who else is out there for you. Okay. Now, here's the thing. And I always tell women this too, because we tend to end up being the ones who get the short end of the stick when it comes to soul connections, okay? One, I'm a spiritualist. I do believe that soul connections exist, okay? I also believe that we have many soul connections, okay? While I do believe in the twin flame concept, I also believe that there's not just this one person that we absolutely need to settle down with, and that's the only person that can make us happy. I don't subscribe to that, okay? I think in many ways, having that sort of limiting mindset, limiting belief system also causes women to hold on to relationships and connections that are not really conducive for their own good, okay? So they're holding space for someone who isn't even thinking about them, someone who isn't even ready to understand what a spiritual connection even is, because they don't even have a sense of their own spiritual selves, right? And so for women, it's going to be really, really important for us to start saying, hey, I've held that space for you. I've reached out to you. I let you know that I was interested in reconciliation, whether that reconciliation was in romantic in nature or whether it was just friendship. You said, hey, I'm letting you know I'm interested. They didn't come back with an offer. For many of you, more than likely, the person was a full-fledged asshole, either left you on red or never even responded, right? Because for some reason, that's the thing guys do these days. With ridiculous. And I want you to understand this. You're not meant to just stay stuck in that energy with that person. There is more out there for you, Libra. Okay. I know for many of you, you have this energy, and it sort of reminds me of the reading that I just did for Taurus. Many of you have this energy where once you are committed, you do not let go. Okay. You are very strong, or you have very strong feelings rather about being loyal to those you care about, whether it's in a romantic nature or a friendship nature. So much so to your own detriment, right? You're holding space for someone that's hurting you in the process. And for many of you, you don't take the time to think, hey, this person is royally screwing me over. They're disrespecting me. They're not allowing me to feel as though I'm important in their lives. But you're still holding space for them, right? At some point, it's going to be crucial for you to cut the cord so that you can free yourself from the constraints of a spiritual connection that is no longer conducive to your good, right? Four of Wands in reverse came out for you, Libra. This card in reverse mean a couple of things. One, it could mean that you are getting caught up in drama. For many of you, that could be it's a third party situation, okay? It could be that, you're so busy trying to reconnect to this person, that is causing some conflict within their current relationship. It could be drama that's coming in from that way. Or it could also mean you're just completely disconnected, right? Because you're so busy waiting for the manifestation of that one thing to unfold. You don't realize all the other things, all the other simple things, beautiful things that life has blessed you with in the process, right? And so it's going to be important for you to also remember, like I said, we have many, many soul connections. You don't want to have yourself caught up waiting for a person who is not ready for you. All right. That's where women lose out. That's where we lose our power. You want to make sure that you are equally yoked with someone who has just as much charisma, just as much talent, and want this relationship just as much as you do. Okay. Many of us get caught up because we end up being unequally yoked with a partner who is not even on our level to begin with. Right. So we end up picking the pieces up of the relationship. We're putting more into the relationship emotionally than what we should be doing. Or we're literally putting more money into the relationship, helping them get on their feet. And now as we go into 2021, for many of us, our spirit guides are saying enough of that. You were never, ever meant to do for others or to be someone's doormat. Okay. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's good if we help others within reason, right? Within boundaries. But for many of us, we've been in relationships where our kindness was taken for granted, right? And we overextended ourselves. And as we move into 2021, we want to leave that energy back in 2020. And as we move forward, we want to make sure that that person respects us in our divinity. Okay. Now, the Strength card also came out here. I do believe that that's indicative of your spirit guides letting you know you just need to have the courage to say enough. Okay. Also, I think just like I told Taurus when I did their reading before, I also think that it could be that many of you are also dealing with a Leo. Could be a Leo sun, moon, rising sign, or they have Leo prominent within their birth chart. Okay. And like I told Taurus, every sign has its good and bad qualities. And for this person that you need to walk away from, they embody the negative qualities of Leo, which could be ego-centered, not listening to their partner. They want to be in the spotlight and they don't care about anything else. Those negative traits. And because of that, it's stopping you from moving forward within this connection or this relationship. So right now, Two of Wands energy, your spirit guides are like, hey, think about what it is you want out of life. What do you want to manifest? What is it that drives you, that makes you passionate, right? Plan that for your future and walk away from anything that is not conducive to your good or doesn't support that energy, okay? Now, the other part of this, Libra, is dealing with career and finances for you guys. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you may be dealing with financial stress at the moment, okay? On top of this relationship, friendship, drama, you also are dealing with some financial things that are going on. First piece of advice that the universe is giving to you is 7 of Wands, meaning to balance yourself, ground yourself, okay? Spend time in nature as needed. Meditate. Rely on the people who you know have your back, right? You don't have to overextend yourself. You don't have to keep giving and giving and giving and giving, right? You need to know when to cut it off sometimes and just be. People constantly come to you because they know you have a good heart, because they know that you are going to support them, and they don't realize that that is taking its emotional toll on you. So sometimes you have to say enough, right? And just go into your own space, go into your own corner so that you can rejuvenate yourself, okay? And get your strength and your energy back. Now, for many of you, this feeling of being stagnant, not moving forward, it's only temporary. The Fool card came out, so many of you will have a brand new beginning opening in the form of a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. It could be a new job opportunity, a promotion pending, a new opportunity that comes forth so that you can nail that contract for your business that you've always been wanting. Okay. So the thing that I think the universe wants you to focus in on is you have all of these blessings that are about to come your way, financially speaking, right? Changes in career, positive changes, you moving forward so that you can live the life you've always wanted. Why on earth do you want to allow someone who is negative, someone who has a bad personality, someone who doesn't value you, to make you lose focus from that, right? You want to just make sure you put things into perspective. And I think that that's what your spirit guides are trying to tell you guys, is that you're letting people who are insignificant get in the way of you remembering exactly how great you are and remembering all of the blessings that I know many of you are just channeling. You feel it already. You know something is about to transpire, even though you don't really know exactly what it is, right? So you, again, want to make sure that you are not letting negative energy from other people interfere with this good stuff, that's about to come into your life. This stuff that you're trying to manifest, this new way of being. You want to make sure that you don't let them get in the way of that, okay? So, Libra, thank you for tuning in and listening. If you would like a personalized reading, please feel free to send me an email at katrina@pisceanspirituality.org, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Have a good week, Libra.